everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mo and this is my channel, Mo Nation. And this is the drive of the CTSV, so this is basically part 2. So make sure y'all go and watch part 1. So we're gonna do like a couple of little pulls, nothing major, but we're gonna do some pulls. And we're just gonna kind of drive the CTSV and see how I like it. So let's go ahead and start the intro and then get this video started. Alright y'all, so this is I think it's 2011 or 2012 CTSV. It's available at Truck Nash. So I'm gonna put all the info and everything down below. This one is the one with high mileage. It is stock, so no pulley, no nothing. All it has is a cold air intake. Yeah, so air raid, cold air intake. Make sure I go watch that first video. And I'm pretty excited, to be honest with y'all. This is one of my dream cars that I wanted. I want the sedan, but honestly the coupe right now the coupe is riding pretty good. So I did notice, I think it has like a suspension. Oh, okay, got suspension mode, sport, tour, and okay, so it got a sport mode and it got a tour. So touring, I guess, is more for road trips. Sport is more for obviously sport. So I guess it has the mag suspension. And then I also noticed on the steering wheel it has the traction control, and then it says stability track competitive mode. So we're gonna leave it in that. That's how we gonna ride. Now it does have like little paddles behind the wheel, but I'm not sure if it's paddle shifters. That I'm not sure about, so we're gonna try that out. Yeah, it's paddle shifters. Oh snap. It is paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. They don't, it's not extended out. They kind of like attached. I don't know, it's a weird feeling, but I kind of like it. So we, like I said, we are in the coupe, so the visibility is not all that. We got a sunroof though. I guess that counts for something. We're gonna put it in first and we're gonna go from there. See how it is. We got a Dodge Ram in front of us, single cab with no exhaust. So let's see how this go. All right, so we'll do a pull in a second. All right, y'all. So I'm testing out the transmission. It's a 6-speed automatic. I'm not sure which transmission is in the CTSV, but it's pretty responsive. It's not that bad. It's not bad like my G8, where the response is slow. So like I was saying, the CTSV is like one of my dream cars. Not one to keep for forever, but to own for a long time, and maybe eventually get rid of it when I get tired of it. But I don't think I would ever get tired of it. That's the thing. This is big motivation for me, because this makes me want to keep going harder and go harder, because to get the CTSV, or to get a CTSV, a new one, or well, the last one that came out. Now that I drove this, I don't think I want a Chevy SS. So far right now, I mean, you get road noise, which I expect to be a little quieter, but it's not. But you do hear it. But I mean, at the same time, if the radio was up, then I probably would be fine. It does have like cool seats, but honestly, they don't work all that. They don't, I don't really feel that. I got them on full blast. I don't really feel that, so I'm gonna turn them off. Pulls like 1 or 2 pulls, so we're gonna put it in manual mode. One thing I do wish was that the paddle shifts was actually bigger. They like little small paddle shifts behind the wheel. So we're gonna do second gear. All right, so 1, 2, 3. All right, that felt good. That felt real good. And then again, to remind y'all, like, this car is stock. So you can hear the supercharger whining. Like, I drove a ZL1 but it didn't whine like this. I didn't hear the supercharger whine like I do on this CTS-V. You also have like a boost gauge, I guess, which is I guess that comes in handy, but I haven't looked at it. But this is the one with high mileage on it. Driving wise, it doesn't feel like a high mileage car. It feels like it's been taken care of and all that. So I mean, I can't complain about the higher mileage. Should you buy a higher mileage or lower mileage CTS-V? Honestly, I would get the stock one. This is stock. I would get the stock one if I plan on doing more work to it anyway. And that's just my opinion. So I probably would I may go with the higher mileage one because it's stock compared to the one that got lower miles. So this one has 95, the other one has 30,000, but that one has a pulley on it already. We're going through some back roads right now, and honestly, the handling is pretty good. And the seats ain't that bad. Like when I drove the Jag seats wasn't all that. It wasn't that bad, but I really didn't like them. All right, y'all, so I've been driving in manual mode, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it, so it had, just like my G8, it has a transmission sport mode. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in that mode, see how I drive without using the manual. It's a pretty, I want to get a CTS-V so I can call it the Hellcat Killer. I'm putting it out there now. I want my CTS-V to be the Hellcat Killer because there's too many Hellcats out here now, and I feel like YouTube needs somebody on YouTube needs something different. Should you buy a CTS-V? Hell yeah. I mean, stock for stock with the Hellcat is not faster, but you can be just as fast as the Hellcat. This car definitely gets up there. It's a competitor. It's a competitor. This is, we want to see how the sedan feels. Let's see how instant it is. Oh my god. All right, y'all, and then as for the brakes, like it brakes like really good. So these Brembos do a really good job. The only thing I really wish, like I said again, is the goddamn paddle shifters. I don't like how they feel. Like they're too small. They should have put them coming out some, that way you can actually tap them. I mean, you can tap them, but they're like with one finger basically. I want to be able to rest my hand on it. That way I can do like this, boom, boom. This, you kind of one finger, the other finger. So, like I said, I drove the ZL1 that has basically the same engine. And this car feels like a whole different monster than the ZL1. I don't know why, but it feels like a whole different monster. But I'm gonna show y'all what I do like about the So y'all see how the red gauge right there? Watch how it kind of goes up. Yeah, I like that. This car really impressed me, man. And like I said, I really do want a CTS-V. I want to be able to keep my G8 and have a CTS-V. This is like my dream car so to be able to drive this. None of this would be possible without y'all, without doing YouTube. So if y'all want to continue these videos, make sure you like, you hit that big thumbs up, and you subscribe, and y'all go show some love. Make sure you share it with a friend. You know, anybody looking for a vehicle, y'all send them to Chuck Nash, because without them, most of these videos aren't impossible. So let's do one more pull. Oh man, so this just like put smiles on my face. Kind of like with the Corvette, you hear little rattles here and there and stuff like that, but I mean, to me that's not nothing major. I'm buying this for the speed, and honestly the seats is comfortable. I like it. I like the way the gauges look. I like how the radio comes up. I wish there was a little bit more leather in here, a little bit more luxury. I mean, it's honestly not bad at all. Now, the reason why I wouldn't mind the coupe. Now that I done drove the coupe, I wouldn't mind the coupe. But I have a daughter, so the sedan would suit us better, because obviously it's bigger, it'd be easier to get her in and out. I couldn't even figure out how to pull these seats up, to be honest with you, earlier. So that's why I kind of just left it alone. But anybody looking, if you're interested in a CTSV, I think you should get one. Whether you should get the high mileage one or low mileage one is up to you. To me, sometimes miles don't really mean much, because a lot of people might roast me for this, because you can have a car with 2,000 miles on it, you can have a car with 100,000 miles on it, and you say, well, shit, they drove this one, you know, somebody was tearing up in the one with 100,000 miles. Well, you never know. The person with 2,000 miles, that car might have been drove hard the whole 2,000 miles. So just all depends on your personal preference. I bought the G8 with 75,000 miles on it. Sometimes miles don't mean much. It just all depends. I mean, if the car's in good shape, it looks like it's been taken care of, and then you have a mechanic look at it, everything's good, then why not, you know? But I haven't looked up any problems with the CTSV also. So and honestly, I want to drive a Hellcat just to kind of see how it compared to the CTSV. CTSV is honestly real easy to drive. Honestly, y'all, the transmission is real smooth. Like, you don't feel nothing. It doesn't shift hard or anything. So, I mean, it doesn't have a transmission tune, but it doesn't have a transmission tune, but it's real smooth. It's a little responsive. It's a little late, but it's kind of responsive in the same way, honestly. I mean, it's not like my G8 where it's like about 5 seconds and then it shifts. It's about a second or two and then it shifts for you. Well, not for you, it shifts whenever you hit the paddle shift. So you got sport suspension, you got sport mode for the transmission, and then you also have sport mode all together. So you put with all three of them together, it feels pretty good, honestly. Oh, one thing I do want to point out is I do not like the backup camera. That's one thing I don't like. Backup camera is, the quality on the backup camera actually sucks, but I'm just gonna be honest about it. But I mean, if you're buying this, you're not buying it for the backup camera. Oh, we got touchscreen radio also, dang. But like I said, y'all, that's the end of this video. Hopefully I got enough footage for y'all, enough pulls for y'all, and hopefully y'all like this video. And make sure y'all share, hit that big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and we can continue doing these videos. So thank y'all, and I appreciate everything y'all do. I appreciate everybody that subscribes. It helps me get closer and closer to my dreams and everything that I'm working on. To be able to drive my dream car is, you know, kind of, I don't know, it's crazy. I'm driving one of my dream cars. I drove two of my dream cars that I want to own. So I'm putting it out to the universe again. Like I said, I'm gonna put it out to the universe. I'm gonna own one of these. Once I get a house to put this stuff, I'm gonna have my CTSV, my G8, and everything else I want to have. So thank y'all for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next video.